Alright, hello. I'm making a third video of the day. You know why? Because I have received some very some good and terrible news. The good news is I have a job after college. Yay. A job. Bad news. Haha. This is where the fun begins. The bad news is I might not be able to graduate. Now, why might that be the case? Simple. Because my school is run by fucking lunatics and morons. What do I mean by that? So, my school, my university, went through a little change of things, and this little change was how the schedules work. Now, this is my final year of school, so I thought, this wouldn't affect me at all. Whatever. Guess what? It is clearly affecting me. And what do I mean by that? I mean that almost every single class is now reserved, or is now being scheduled to be on Tuesdays, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Meaning that for most people, they'll get Monday and Friday practically off. And I thought, oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty sick. Now I don't have to worry about some of these days that I really, would rather not be going to class. I'll have longer weekends on, but it's a good gift for my senior year. Yeah, never ask for anything, ever. Or never hope for anything. Because let me tell you what it actually means. What it actually means is because my school hates hiring professors. My school hates hiring professors. What it really means is that we're simply getting fucked over. But by we I mean me. In that, the school, or the final couple classes I need for my minor and for my major are all on the same day, or pretty much all on the same day. Not a big deal, right? Yes, it is, because one of the classes I need, my final major class besides my capstone, or thesis as we call it, the final class I need besides that for my major is 3 hours long and takes up the spot that both of my Chinese classes would take. So my options are drop my minor so I'm no longer studying Chinese and instead going to be simply, as the French say, fucked in the ass, or I don't graduate. So it's either I stop studying Chinese or I don't graduate. Those are my options. I love university so much. I love my university and the fucking brilliant people that run it. They always know exactly what to do to make the lives of the students easier and better. I feel such improvement in my quality of life now that I'm gonna be what's the word? Oh yeah, right. Unable to fucking graduate. Or I'm gonna have to drop my minor. No, what's the big deal? The solution is simple. Drop your minor. Yeah, I don't want to, because as I've mentioned many a time on this channel, I'm an art student, and not a lot of great career options right off rip for art students. So, yeah, no. I think I wanted my minor because it's there's the cultural aspect and blah 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 blah, all that stuff that people don't really care about, but also yeah, I'd like to not starve to death when I reach my older years. Just a thought, just a little thing that would be kind of neat. But yeah, I think that's that's just not seeming like the case anymore. I think it's high time I starved to death in order to fucking appease the brilliant fucking geniuses that decided to not hire more fucking staff for this university, or anything to alleviate the stress of now all of the classes being on the same fucking day. But instead, these fucking paragons of wisdom decide that everything is fine and you can just go right ahead and fuck yourself, if you think that you know you deserve to graduate. I think this school will have failed if you graduate. Actually, we don't want you to fucking leave. We don't want you to leave this school unless you're going to have a fuck ton of money that you're going to give to us when you graduate. That's what we want. We want a student base. We want a group of fucking people to leave the school with high praise and full wallets and nothing better to spend it on. That's what we want. We the brilliant fucking geniuses that run this university. Because remember, education is a business. It's not. You think education is for people who, you know, are gonna do anything other than give us money in the future? No, education is exclusively for people who will come back and have too much money and nothing to spend it on, so that they can, you know, splurge some of that shit all over these so we can get a new fucking football field or a new science building that we're gonna tear down in another couple of weeks. That's where I'm at. That's my fucking day. So how are you guys? It's just I'm baffled. I'm actually fucking baffled that they would plan this shit so poorly. That, like, unless you had the foresight that of picking this particular class with one section well ahead of time, which I did not have because I had no fucking idea that it was going to be I had no fucking clue that it was going to exclusively be for let me think about this. I'm multitasking. I'm so good at video games. You know, I hadn't a damn clue that this class was going to, you know, be only have one section, and that section was going to, for all intents and purposes, stop fucking existing when I, you know, picked my minor. You know, that was really foolish of me to think that I could, you know, have a minor in something that I care about. Shut up, airplane. You know, fuck me, I guess, you know, for wanting shit. Fuck me. God, I'm now, I've never been worried about if I graduate or not. That was never a concern of mine. But because of the schedule fuckery, I actually had to talk to my advisor. Granted, my advisor is a former professor of mine, and we're kind of tight. So maybe they'll throw me a bone and exempt me from that fucking class. It's so stupid. It is so beyond stupid that they did this. But they did, you know? And it doesn't matter. Because I'm a fucking sucker for paying my tuition and expecting, you know, to actually, you know, have my education intact. Yeah, no, I'm the sucker. I should have known better. If I had just, like, read the fine print that said, hey, if you want to graduate, guess what? You're fucked. You better not declare a minor, just remain a full-time student. Better just know exactly how this schedule is gonna fuck you over in the future. You know, if I knew that, I never would have even declared the fucking minor. But it's too late now. I've already got it. So I either drop it and look like a fucking chump, or I don't drop it and I simply get fucked in the ass by the pieces of shit, the genuine fucking pieces of shit that run my university. Like actual fucking morons who cannot fathom that they need to actually take care of their students. So yeah, how's everyone else's day going? Ugh. I don't like being negative. I don't like this very pessimistic, very negative version of myself that I'm exhuming right now. I'm absolutely furious, however, at this whole situation. It's just so unfair. I get it, life's not fair, but it's just so like my options were stop being a full-time student and instead be a part-time student with only 2 classes in my final semester, which, you know, to some people sounds like a fucking dream, but I was like, no, I want housing. And this was before I got my apartment. And you don't get housing if you're not a full-time student, blah blah blah. So that was my thought process. And then they pulled a fucking 1 over on me, and I'm just fucked in the ass because how dare I, you know? How dare I think that housing is a privilege that I can have? You know, how insane of me to think that I, you know, belong, or not even housing. How, it's just, I can't even think. I can't even think right now. That's how infuriated I am. I can't make coherent fucking thoughts. You know what? Everything is fine. No, it's not. Everything is not fine. Everything is fucking stupid and pissing me the hell off. And I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna talk to my family about this, let alone my fucking, like, advisor or, like, whatever. Because if I can't, I don't want to drop my minor. Let me make that clear. It's not an impossibility to do. I just got my minor. Like, I just declared it and everything. So I don't want to drop it. But it's looking like that's what's gonna happen. And I fucking hate that. Because, you know, I like learning. I like my education. But it's just so fucking impossible to deal with the school making these brain dead fucking decisions. I'm just gonna deal with this like this. You know, it's just so infuriating. And I'm hurt by it, which, you know, may be silly, but it's painful because it's like, this is my education. This is what I've spent the last 4 years of my life building towards, and it's either going to be taken away from me and wastes 4 years of my life, or I have to compromise to drop my major, which is culturally significant to me, or my minor, which is culturally significant to me. And it sucks. It just sucks. Like, that's kind of the best way that I can just put it, is it's just a whole lot of suck going around, and not even the fun kind. Just the really, like, feel miserable kind of suck. And I'm at a loss. I'm at a fucking loss for words at the way that this has been handled, or the way that this is, like, put in front of me. I don't know how these trims work, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever. Procerato is gonna go in here. I'm gonna put a big rock wall. I'm just, you know, I'm upset. And, like, I am not ashamed to admit that I am upset. But I'm just appalled at how, you know, I had no idea that it would affect me in this way. I had no idea that I would be, you know, forced to give up my minor. Which, like, it's already, like, my school is a pretty diverse place. You would think that they would have that emphasis on world languages. You would think that they would care. Or at least you'd hope that they'd care. But at the end of the day, they don't. Because, like, Chinese program, severely underfunded. And understaffed, like, it's just, they don't care. They don't give a shit. Alright, who's dying? Let me guess. What are you dying of? Not enough space. Is anyone else having this problem? Oh, it's because the babies grew up. Oh, shit. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is an unforeseen consequence of breeding programs. Should have been foreseen consequence, but alas, it was not, as I am a little bit of a moron. Just a little bit of one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves in calling me a moron. This is not the time for jokes, but it is, as that's how the YouTube game is played. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be awkward. I was not expecting to have to fix up the Guanlong exhibit like this. Oh, and they need a second prey feeder. That's how many we have? What? What do you mean? What? How many do we have? We have 6. Why do they need so much space? You're tiny. You're so small. You need so much room. And this isn't even enough pasture for you? Hold on. Guanlong, you were our second creature. Come on. There's no way you're fucking me over like this. That's a dick move. That's a real dick move, dear Guanlong. Suddenly deciding, yeah, no, this enclosure is now no longer enough. Okay. I'm gonna actually have to, like, call my medical team and have them taken care of. Crap. I don't even know the hotkey to, do this. Oh, I did not want to directly control you. It's so crazy. Why do you need this much space? Our Therizinosaurus needs that tiny bubble, but these like 6 foot long fucking Guanlong need this much. This is like T-Rex space. Like, look at this. For animals, how big again? Let me remind you. Let me remind you how big these guys are. But it's not about size. Yes, it is. Size is. Why do you need so much room? Oh my goodness. You know what? It gives me an excuse to cover up that area I didn't know what to do with. And then we get the Tiger Shrubland again. Like, this is lunacy. Just straight up lunacy. Like, oh my god, they need more space. They still need more space. This is still not enough. Why do they need, like, this is, the Guanlong exhibit is going to be the biggest in the entire park at this point. Just because of how much greed is in their heart. They're just taking up so much land. So it's really hard to make this exhibit still interesting. Oh, how low on health are they? It's so crazy to me. Just covering this up with boulders at least. Come on, explore that little bit of land there. They need, like... They need so much. Why do they need so much? Why are you such gluttonous fiends? This is still not enough. This is still not enough? You are tiny. You are smaller than that bush, and you want a sauropod-sized exhibit. Okay, you know what? I can work with it. I can make this work. Let's just delete that. Now. Dear viewer, you don't have faith in me? You don't have faith that I can turn this around? Okay, the terrain tools clearly don't. I'll have you know, dear viewer, that I've been playing these games. These were some of the very first games I ever... Actually, I think that Jurassic World Evolution 2 is the first game I ever pre-ordered. Actually, no, Jurassic World Evolution 1 is the first game I ever pre-ordered. So I'm in this shit. There is no way in hell I'm allowing these fucking Guanlong to beat me. Look at this fucking enclosure. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's all I can say. How did it get smaller? How did it get smaller? What is going on? We still have 6. Where was the fucking medical team? Where's the fucking medical team? I gave you instructions to heal. What are you doing? Fucking go. Why? You have a path right here. Go through the path. So my medical team is filled with morons, and it has cost me a dinosaur. Guanlong number 4. This is one of our originals, isn't it? Yep. No offspring, I don't think. That sucks. That actually sucks. So hard. And what do you... Are they just all walking like... Did they just lose the... They lost the downstairs territory. They forgot about it. They just forgot about half of their entire territory. Because they hate me. This is a day filled with hatred towards me specifically. Is it stuck? Is it fucking stuck? We're fucking stuck. The medical vehicle's stuck. Get out! Don't tell me it's confused because of the water and it can't. Oh, it's because they're elderly. They need more space when they're elderly. Is that it? Is that seriously it? Their needs change when they get old. And that's what's fucking me over right now. That is 100% what's fucking me over right now. My medical team is run by morons who don't know how to drive over the tiniest stretch of water. It says disease cured. Come on, old boy. Just go acknowledge the existence of the goat feeder and you'll be fine. Okay, the Guanlong will fix their own problem. Look at... Why do they have the same size exhibit as our iguanodons? Who have more individuals, mind you. Like, more juveniles. It has Multiple generations, I'm pretty sure. Can't actually select the other generation. Let me check. Yeah, multiple generations in this enclosure. Guanlong, one generation, suddenly it's too small. Okay, game. Okay. Let me take a breath. Let me mentally scream. But let me think. Give me a moment to think, game. Okay. This here. I'm very stressed, as I'm sure you can hear in my voice. Oh, and Chinjo matured. Did the Guanlong just lay more eggs? I might have to, like, start, like, re-extincting them. Because what do you mean you're laying more eggs? What do you mean, Guanlong? What do you mean by this? What do you mean more eggs? What do you mean more Guanlong for me to take care of? What do you mean? What do you mean, game? What do you mean when you do this to me? Why? Why do you do this? I'm in a very unready to deal with bullshit mood right now, as I'm sure you can tell. I don't got time for your Guanlonging shit. You know, when I first bred them, I think I suspected that they would be a problem, but I didn't fully grasp just how much of a problem they would be. And I apologize, Guanlong. I was not familiar with your gang. You are the new Jurassic World Evolution 1 Stegosaurus of this park. Except instead of breaking out every 3 seconds because you are stupid, you are making my life difficult. Just for shits and giggles. It seems. Am I a joke to you, Guanlong? Do I amuse you? You think I'm some kind of clown here to amuse you? You think what do you mean I'm funny? Huh? What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? Funny how? Like like I amuse you? That's what this is? You think I'm here to just make your fucking existence, you know, something silly, something funny? That's what you think, Guanlong. That's what it is, right? Yeah. I amuse you. I'm your fucking servant. That's what you think? That's how you think this is? I brought you into this world, you fucking pieces of shit. And you repay me with disease and complaint. It's all you do is you just fucking complain constantly fucking complain. Well, no fucking more. I'm not dealing with your shit anymore. Uh-oh. That gave a little bit of flattening. I don't want that. I really don't want them to get killed by the Chinjosauruses. Yeah, but no, Guanlong, you think I'm a fucking clown? Like I fucking am just here to amuse you. Now, I'm gonna check those nests. And if I see Guanlong fucking eggs. Oh, it's blocked? Blocked by what? Is this too steep? It'd be so great. All right, quality of lifetime. It would be so great if the game told me what exactly is blocking this. Because well, I have zero fucking ideas. I again ask, by what is this being blocked? The terrain is smooth as hell. Like, there's literally nothing in the way. Like, I can walk into this nest. The Guanlong can walk into the nest. This was supposed to be a Proceratosaurus video. But instead, I'm struck by the malicious bastard that is Guanlong. Guanlong. And its insistence on leaving the territory and all of the things I have placed in it. They're all elderly, aren't they? Oh my god. They're all going to die. Do I have a okay, I have a breeding age female at least. Are they siblings? Yes. Does this game penalize you for incest? No. So, I guess it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh my god, they know about the Chengosauruses. They're intelligent. I forgot they're intelligent. I should have known. This is just a bad, bad day for me. No dinosaur threat. No dinosaur threat. Please no dinosaur threat. This is not the fucking time. Okay. Where's the gap in the fence? Collision's on. Are you telling me... Where's the gap? Where's the gap, game? I don't see no gap. I need to... Okay. 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 This is going to become a copy exhibit. This has... It does not have collision. Why did it not have collision? Why did it decide to not have collision? That's what I would like to know. I'm going to cancel these tasks. Let's see what we can do for these creatures. The answer is we're going to have to expand their enclosure, which is fine. I half expected this. I definitely half expected that. No, I'm not coping. I'm not coping. Shut the hell up. We're going to expand it out to here. You know what? They needed the privacy anyways. Yeah, that's what it was. That's just all intentional. Everything's intentional. Everything was on purpose. Got you there. It was a goof. It was a silly. It was a funny. It was a bit. Everything's a fucking bit. Everything's a fucking bit. There's no danger. There is no danger. Just slowly but surely realizing that I may be fucking the guests over like crazy. Okay. Do they have enough area? Because if they have enough area, then I'll know that it's feasible. Why do these small carnivores need infinite fucking space? You are tiny. You should not be taking up as much space as you are trying to fucking take up. Just gonna fucking... You know, I really shouldn't swear. It shows a lack of intelligence. That's what, you know, my mother says. But I really do not have the mental fortitude to speak proper with these fucking creatures. Now, I could have just played this in a normal-ish sandbox format, and it wouldn't have been a problem. Like, if I played this on sandbox that was, like, in a true sandbox way, and instead of, you know, keeping some of the dinosaur wants on, just let them be chillin'. Like, this problem wouldn't exist. But no, I wanted to test fate. Something's about to hatch. Ooh, baby fairies. This is a nice change of pace from the nightmare that is the small carnivores. Hello. You are really odd looking and really blurry because the game for some reason feels the need to, even though everything is on super high, all of my graphics are on the highest they can possibly be. The game is insistent, I say, insistent on just murdering the resolution on everything. And I don't understand. I had this problem with Jurassic World Evolution 2 as well. I think it's because I'm on the PC for Xbox thing, because I like having my accounts connected, and I was like, oh cool, I don't have to use my Steam account because I barely ever use Steam. Like, I don't like using Steam, and that way if I wanted to play, if I ever got an Xbox console for this generation, you know, I would be chilling. Seems that's not the case. You do not need this much room. You are a tiny, tiny creature. You are one of the smallest creatures in the game. Like, there is no tangible, no feasible reason that you need all that. Come on. Okay, they're in thriving, which means that they can breathe now, which means I'm about to stop caring. I'm gonna put their nest right fucking here. I guess right fucking there. Because there is a infinite slope glitch right there. That was fucking everything over. Now they suddenly don't have enough tree. Because I put the thingy down. They don't have enough area? What do you mean you don't have enough area? You have this area right here that you could go to, but you're not going to because you hate me. Why do you hate me? Having a lot of negative thoughts lately. A lot of negative Proceratosaurus related thoughts. Like, is it just... They're having a social discomfort because they're aware the Chinjosaurus is over there. Which is like, fine, whatever. Like, I get that you're annoyed that you have noisy ass neighbors, but like, calm the hell down. I'm still a little bit appalled that the, whatchamacallit, that the archway just decided not to have a, it just decided not to have collision. I don't know what the deal with that was. Come on, game. Come on, game. This is so doable. I barely get to spend any time with the new baby creatures because of this shit. Okay, that's another thing that bothers me. The trees are so inconsistent. Like, this is at maximum intensity. Like, if I hold the click down, I get less tree. Because as I said before, the game just fucking hates me. This space issue is driving me freaking insane. Granted, I should be a better park owner, but come on. I've given you so much space. You and the Guanlong are just so fucking ungrateful. You're so beyond ungrateful for what I offer you. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to medicate them, aren't I? Don't tell me that you can't get there. I know you can get there. What's in the way? No, please. Enlighten me. What's in the way? What's in the way? What's in the way? Go get him. You need me to drive you out there? Like, what the hell? They're happy. Oh my god, they're finally content. I can finally rest. I'm gonna immediately make it worse, though. Just for the sake of... for aesthetic. Oh my god. They're finally happy. I can finally have productive Proceratosauruses. This video is 50 minutes long, and this is the new first enclosure of the park. I need to figure... Okay. I don't want my fucking team, my medical fucking team, phasing through the wall. But at this point, I don't care anymore. Phase through the damn wall. I don't give a shit. You don't need to, but you're choosing to because you suck and I hate you. Like, you don't need to fucking get in that way. It's just... It's just so annoying. It's just so goddamn annoying. And obstructed. By nothing. It's obstructed by nothing. It's literally perfect on the grid. What do you mean obstructed by standard path? Let me try something. No, you can't put it on the path. Building constraints. I think, that's what I'm thinking. I think I have to move. It's obstructing itself, which is stupid. But I think that's what's happening. It was obstructing itself. Frontier, I love you, but you baffle me. You baffle me sometimes. You know I love you, Frontier. But sometimes you just do stupid shit. Is there anything that I can test this on to make sure that they actually go? So I'm going to put the trees back. Put tree, so they don't go through the canvas. Could have just turned the canvas collision back on. Oh, the canvas collision is on. I didn't even need to put the trees down. Come on. Click the decal, click the decal, click the decal. Let's just move their parking spaces up. All we gonna do. Fans move. And I'm also gonna make their parking space a little bigger. Cool, cool. Wait, I could have just done this. I did not need to do whatever it was I did before. Like a fool. Like a total fool. Those should be lined up. And good golly. Let me just get a little more decoration in. Because now I feel like this back bit is really not looking nice. This has been a mess of a video. It has just been me going through breakdown after breakdown after breakdown, which I'm sure is what everyone misses about my Jurassic World Evolution 2 series. Because how could you not, right? That was like the whole appeal, is that I was just having mental breakdowns. And so I'm glad that this is a return to form for some of you. So yeah, I'm happy that I could be providing you that service of bringing your fond memories of my suffering back. Anyways, let's take a look at our Proceratosaurus. So, finally, we're back at the entrance. Wow, how lovely. Oh, what's that? That's the staff-only gate. We're gonna ignore that. As you walk in, you have this chain link fence that is fucking with our depth of field, but we're gonna ignore that for right now. And we have these very ominous, definitely breakoutable areas. As we enter here, we have a glass circle where we can get a look at our Proceratosaurus. We zoom in. There she goes. I really like the pattern on the males that I have bred them with. I think it's really cool. I may be very frustrated today. But at the end of the day, I do like this game. You know, it may not sound like it. I'm just going through it right now. Sometimes a guy just goes through it, and you know, it's not the game's fault. It's just how it is. But yeah, I think that is going to do it from me today. So, if you have been enjoying my suffering over the past however long, hello. If you've been enjoying the suffering of me over the past 57 minutes, please leave a like, comment, all that, and leave name suggestions for our lovely troublemakers, the Proceratosauruses. And I will see all of you in the next video, hopefully. So, take care.